The latest economic data out of Switzerland suggests continued deflation, and as a result, the markets are on Swiss watch again, as the odds of the Swiss National Bank increasing its euro-Swiss franc floor have risen considerably. After speaking to Geoffrey, senior FX strategist at UBS yesterday about the forthcoming EU summit, I'm joined by him again today to get his opinion on a possible move by the SNB. Now, Geoffrey, tell me, how likely is it that we're going to see a raise on the floor, and if so, when?
We fully expect the floor to be raised on December the 15th at their next monetary policy assessment. If you look at the recent data in terms of deflation expectations, the CPI print was very, very soft, and they've hit the lower bound of their inflation forecast about 6 months early. All of this is pointing to a rise in the Euro-Swiss floor. Of course, they'll assess wider market conditions. If we see a lot of gyrations in the wake of the EU summit, then maybe they will choose their moment more clearly. But if they need to start containing domestic deflation expectations, then I think there is an urgency to act.
Last time the SNB did surprise the markets by intervening in the currency market before their monthly meeting. Do you think this could be the case again, or do you think they'll wait till December the 15th to make their move?
Well, right now, I don't think there's any urgency. Euro-Swiss has been drifting to 125 in any case, so that suits their overall strategy. We're trading above 124 at this stage, so it won't take them that much to move it higher. I just wonder if there will be expectations where they could surprise them and raise it to 130, though that's probably a low delta event at this stage. In terms of timing, from a central bank point of view, they can act on key policy measures whenever they want. They just don't want to get caught in the middle of major risk-off markets because that would make defending the floor a lot harder.
So far, the Swiss National Bank has been successful, as investors have been the ones to push the euro-Swissy closer to 125. The SNB have been quite surprised by the fact that traders haven't really tried to test the ceiling, but say they do make a fresh move. Do you think this will be the case again?
I think their intervention actions will be limited. They have been surprised themselves that probably just by looking at the reserve growth numbers, they haven't really had to come in and intervene in good size. However, they have warned us in the past, unlimited does mean unlimited. So if markets do test them, then they will be willing to print. We've seen their balance sheet expand to 300 billion Swiss francs for sight deposits alone. They're willing to go back there to increase the cost of holding Swiss francs from a negative implied yield perspective. They've got a wide array of tools at their disposal, and given that they've got greater experience in creating the market conditions for intervention to be effective, they'll be more than willing to do it again. And to be honest, I think most funds who've been on the other side of Euro-Swiss right now, they've been burnt under and just don't want to get back in.
Well, if they do intervene to raise a floor to say 125 or perhaps even 130, potentially what amount of money are we talking about here?
Well, I think given their success over the last few months or so, probably 10 to 20 billion Swiss francs at most. It's going to be much smaller compared to previous rounds in 2009 and 2010.
Thank you very much again, Geoffrey. Now stay tuned on Duca's Copy TV for more exclusive interviews. Goodbye for now.